Hello everyone, welcome to Sade's Tarot Tea. So today guys, I finally decided to do my reading on Summer Walker. I'm so fucking excited to be doing this reading on her. I kind of listened to a few songs off her album. I must say it's pretty good. I don't like the fact that she has so many features because I think that she doesn't need to. Like, she's super talented without it. But I was just meditating on her energy just now, getting my trying to align my energy with hers. And I'm gonna first start off by saying what I feel from her without even pulling my cards. I know she's just getting sick of the singing game, the R&B game, the industry. I feel like um I feel like singing I feel like this whole like celebrity thing isn't for her. I feel like Summer is so spiritual. She's very in tune with her spirit, guys. As I was meditating, which didn't take me long to, by the way, guys, to get into Summer's energy, as I was meditating, I feel like she's very in tune with her spirit guides. I feel like she's very spiritual. I feel like she knows that this isn't the road she wants to take. Now, granted, guys, I did see something that she posted on Instagram saying that she's sick of this shit. She's sick of singing. And you know what's crazy is I've been meditating on Summer for a while because I've been wanting to read on her, and you guys have been asking me. And I feel like she never really wanted to get into singing. Like, she has a gift for it, but just because we have a gift for something doesn't mean we're supposed to be doing it all the time. Doesn't mean that that's where we're supposed to be headed. And I just feel like Summer is supposed to be more getting in tune with spirituality. I feel like she would be very good at teaching spirituality, and maybe writing behind the scenes, being very behind the scenes. She's a very private person, even though we hear her talking about, her love life and her music. But I feel like, I was told that Summer was a stripper, and, I do feel that from her as well, that she kind of used singing as a way to get out of the strip club. So it was something that kind of found her. It was something that was presented to her. I feel like someone pushed her into it, or it wasn't something that she really wanted to pursue wholeheartedly. I feel like Summer's just done. Like, I feel that very strongly from her energy. I don't really need my cards to feel that. She's very in tune, guys. She's very in tune with herself and what she requires of herself, where she wants to go in her life. I feel like Summer has a lot of visions of, where she kind of sees herself. I feel like she was given the gift of foresight. I think I'm saying that right, like seeing things before they happen. She's very spiritual, guys. I feel that very strongly for her. I do feel like, too, there's just been a lot of chaos around her that she never wanted. It's not chaos that she welcomed. I'm feeling like Summer tries really hard to keep her circle very small. But drama just kind of like tends to follow her where she goes. She draws up a lot of attention, unwanted attention, and she is an Aries. So, Aries can sometimes bring drama into their life that they didn't really want in the first place. So I do feel that from her very strongly, and she gets very frustrated very easily. I do feel that from her. She's very impatient. So the universe is really checking her and teaching her to align her energy with herself again. I feel like this album and just kind of her touring, she hasn't really been able to tune into herself spiritually, which is something Summer's really not used to. So she really needs to, her spirit her spirit guides, guys, are calling her to realign her energy, realign herself. And I hope she sees this video because she is very in tune. She's very spiritual, like I keep saying, and she has the gift of foresight. Like, I see her picturing herself or seeing things happening before they happen to her. She talks to her ancestors a lot, actually. I see her lighting candles and yeah, discontent and boredom. Yeah, guys, she hates the singing game. I'm jumping right into her reading, but before I do, let me read her chart, because that's how I do. And that's, if you guys see me looking down a lot, that's actually what I'm doing. Her sun is in Aries, her moon is in Aquarius, her Mercury is in Taurus, her Venus is in Gemini, and her Mars is in Aries. I don't know what her rising is. Unfortunately, I had to calculate her chart. I don't understand why they don't have it. You know what I mean? But it's okay. No problem calculating it. I love doing that. So, yeah, Summer is she wants to be away from the industry. I'm feeling like she's going to move actually, and she's going to go into seclusion. I feel that very strongly for Summer. She's just not happy, guys. I felt it through her music too. It was very weird. I didn't touch on this again. I didn't go into details about this, but I've been feeling Summer's energy. It's been calling to me. It's very weird. Like, I connect a lot with her. It's just so weird. Like, she's so empathic. It's like I don't see a lot of water in her chart, but that's okay. Like, I I feel like she was a water sign in a past life. Maybe she has like a water rising, but she's very empathic. Like, she picks up on her environment like very fast, and I think that's her moon in Aquarius too. When the and I think that she feels like this universe, this world is going really dark, and I mean, it's been like this, but she really foresees just it getting really tough for celebrities and singers to really live their life, and she doesn't want it. Like, she's been begging her publicist. I hear her begging her publicist or her record label to let her take a break, you know. And I feel like her record label has been really pushing her to do things she doesn't want to do, you know. So she's been kind of like rebelling, like because Aries will do that. Like, if they don't like the situation they're in, they will rebel. If they feel very like out of control, out of their element, they will rebel. And that's what I feel from Summer, is she's rebelling. Like, she's just like, no, I'm not gonna do it. Like, no, I'll half-ass it. Like, you know, that's not like her to half-ass things, but I feel like, guys, her album was very half-assed. I'm sorry to say that, but I think it was intentionally half-assed. Like, I think she was just like, okay, I'm gonna do like a small little snippet of a song. Here you guys go. I feel like it was very half-assed. Like, she has potential to do more. I mean, we saw that from her other music, but with this album, she just wasn't into it, guys. Like, she needs a break. Like, she doesn't, not just a break, but she needs like she feels it empathically that her spirit guides are calling her to stop singing, to stop with the music industry, to like lay low. And I'm seeing she's just tired of it. She's bored of it. When an Aries gets bored, they will buck everybody in their path. Like, they don't care who it hurts. You know, they're very they will throw tantrums, you know. Sorry, Aries, but I gotta keep it real on my channel. You guys will throw tantrums. You will extrovert your energy out on other people. So this came right out, discontent and boredom for Summer. Like, she's just not happy, guys. I'm sorry to say that to the Summer Walker fans, but guys, if you really rock with her, let her take this break. She's just done. Like, she's tired of it. I'm seeing it's mainly because of the music industry. I'm seeing it's because of her, they're not listening to her. She doesn't feel listened to. She doesn't feel understood. She doesn't feel content. And that's why discontent came out for her, and boredom. Because she's not getting her point across or her vision across, and because she's not tapping back into her spirituality and going into seclusion, because she needs that. Okay, guys, she needs that. And she has her Venus in Gemini. She needs to be able to express her love for what she wants to talk about. But I'm seeing them, like, not so much silencing her, but like, they want it their way. And she's an Aries. Like, you can't tell Aries what to do. Like, they're gonna find a way to rebel and do what they want. And if they can't do what they want, they will forcefully get you to do what they want, you know. They're very controlling like that, and it's not always a bad thing. She just knows what she wants, and like I keep saying, she's very empathic. I cannot stress that enough, guys. I felt that immediately while I was meditating for her. I was like, oh shit, like, she's very spiritual, like super spiritual. I feel that for her. I feel that so strongly for her. Okay, movement, choices, and decisions in the reverse. Guys, Summer is not doing okay. Like, she needs her freedom. She needs to do what she wants. She needs to do whatever she wants to do. She has to be able to have freedom, control, and something about her family too. I'm feeling something with her family, like her record label, like when something goes on with her family, because like I always say about fire sign, almost said water, fire sign kids, fire sign women, fire sign men, they usually are the ones that are the, you know, they'll hate to relate to you guys in this way, but I think of you guys as like mules, you know what I mean? And I'm sorry to put it that way, but I mean in the sense, like, you guys will carry other people's burdens, other people's bullshit, and you will carry it on your back. And I'm seeing this has always been this way for her, like, where her family has relied on Summer, especially when she got famous. People were calling her up, people that didn't speak to her, because I'm feeling like when she was stripping, like, her family disowned her. Like, they were just like, nope, if you're gonna choose that life, we don't want anything to do with her, with you. Maybe it wasn't with her parents, but it was with her family in general. Like, you know what I mean? She doesn't really have a good support. You know, she's the support for her family. And this has really affected her. And but with that came her relying on her spirituality, relying on herself. Which again, that's very Aries. They will find their own coping mechanisms and they'll just like roll with it, you know what I mean? And they're very good at that. So yeah, let's see what else comes out for her. What else is around Summer at this time? Summer's very unsure how long she wants to take the break. She still loves doing music, guys. I'm not saying she completely hates singing. She loves music. It's therapeutic for her, and it actually does help her tap into her spirituality. It does, you know, because she'll play music while she meditates, you know, or she'll do meditative music, she'll do Reiki, she'll do stuff like that. Like, I'm hearing she's very into spirituality, even could be tarot, divination, whatever it is. Like I said, she's very spiritual, and music is a big part of that. Like, maybe she'll use instruments. I know she plays the guitar. I saw one of her lives and she was playing the guitar, but she really loves that. Like, kind of like Janae Aiko. Like, she is very much like that. But she, unlike Janae, like, Janae likes more meditative music. Summer does too, but she likes more strings, like guitar. Very, I don't know how to explain it. It's like I hear it, but music that's very, it's strong, you know, it's not very soft. Janae likes very soft, meditative music. Summer likes more of like saxophone, bluesy. I'm hearing that from her a lot, so she'll listen to a lot of saxophones, clarinets, um, you know, meditative music too, but I'm hearing more so like music that really evokes passion, you know. Um, she's in the middle of she's trying to figure out mental conflict, I'm hearing she's had something mental, and it's coming out in her cards, mental breakdowns. I'm hearing she's had panic attacks, because she's not tapping back into her spiritual, like, Summer spiritual side, you know, her spirituality, the spiritual Summer that she's used to. When she has, when she was a little girl, she went very much to this place. She's very intuitive when she was young too, so it's like a split version of her, which is funny because I'm seeing split versions of this person that she goes to, like, to meditate. It's very cool. But she's been having a lot of mental breakdowns. She just is losing a lot of control of her environment, and it's really causing her to want to rebel, like throw tantrums to get people to listen to her. And I've always felt this from her, that she wasn't entirely like happy in the music world. Like, she loves it, but it was something that she never wanted to be famous. She likes it because it's reached different people. She's learned through her fans that it's healed them, you know, like, especially her heartbreak. It's healed her, you know, it's healed them. But she's grateful for that, but she doesn't like what comes with the fame. She doesn't like that. And I'm seeing too, Summer needs to work on her sacral chakra. The way Summer expresses herself is through sex. She's very sexual. What is her Mars in? Aries. Oh, no wonder. She's very into sex. Like, she's very, like, that's where she gets her power from. Her drive, which is not, oh, sorry, this is the base chakra. I'm sorry. I saw sacral chakra for her, not base chakra. So I'm just gonna roll with that. But base chakra too. She needs to work on her, you know, her spine. Maybe she has obstacles and challenges just flew out for her. Okay, so I'm getting different messages for Summer. It's crazy. So Summer needs to tap back into her sacral chakra. I am hearing that too, which is basically her sexual power, her sexual intensity. She embraces it, but at the same time, she has been made to feel ashamed of it. So it's talking about how she needs to readjust, how she views her body, how she views sex, how she views pleasure. You know what I'm saying, guys? And she's been shamed into not expressing her sexuality. I think as a woman in this music industry, it's been very hard for her. And she wrote a song called that too, Girls Need Love Too. She talks about that. Um, but I'm seeing that's played a really big role in her life, you know, because she's someone that's very pro sex, like very pro like safe sex. But it's who she is, you know what I mean? And I'm seeing that a lot of things were just done to her that, you know, were very unfortunate. Maybe this was part of her being a stripper. Maybe even when she was younger, I'm seeing that it was taken from her in some way. I'm not gonna, you know, jump to conclusions. Could be that she was taken advantage of, she was harassed. I'm picking up on stuff like that. So let me know if you guys know anything about that. When she was younger, I don't know if she's opened up about it, but I'm picking up on some sexual harassment. A lot of that could be that because of her being a stripper, could be that from the father, could be that, could be from a boy she dated back in her past. Like, she's just been shamed a lot. So it's very empowering for her to attune into her sexuality. That's something that she's very big on. Okay, and I'm seeing through her being in the music industry, it's saying that she obstacles and challenges, like she's been through a lot. Like, one thing too I was gonna say is that Summer feels like a very old soul to me. Like, she feels like someone that has walked this life like so many times. Like, I don't normally say that for celebrities or just people in general, because I do feel like we've all had past lives, but I'm seeing that and I'm feeling that Summer's been reincarnated so many times, like, on this life. Like, her energy, guys, it feels very old to me, like very old soul. Like, I want to say back in the Motown days, almost like back in the rhythm and blues days, when rhythm and blues was still coming, like when it was coming up. Like, I don't know, she's very into that, like Diana Ross, like Aretha Franklin, the Supremes, stuff like that. Like, even older than Aretha Franklin, like, I want to say even Ella Fitzgerald times. Like, um she feels very old soul, like that, like very much Motown, like she like I said, I don't normally say things like that, but that's how old her spirit feels to me. So she really understands, like, she wants to branch out more in her music. She wants to branch out more, but they want her whoever she's working with, her label, they want her to do like what's poppin', what's fresh, what's new, what's now, you know. And she's tired of it. She doesn't want to do that stuff. I'm seeing her wanting to do very throwbacky stuff, you know, very throwback. Like, she wants to bring that back, and she does have an Aquarius moon, so it's like pushing the envelope, pushing the boundaries, and reincarnating things with her Aries and her Gemini, Venus and Gemini. She's a very innovative chart. It's beautiful. And her Taurus, but her Mercury in Taurus tells me, guys, that she's afraid a lot of times to fully stand up for her vision. You know what I mean? Like, with her words, like she'll do it with her actions, and she'll go about it the wrong way. So, or like I said, she'll go about it by throwing a tantrum. You know, like, no, like, oh, then fine. Like, I'm shutting all the shit down then. Fine. Which is what I'm feeling she's in the middle of. But her spirit guides are calling her, okay, like, Summer, we understand that you're frustrated. We get that, you know, this isn't fair. You know, things have been done to you very wrongly. I'm also feeling like she suffers from depression and allegedly, I'm going to say, suicidal thoughts. I feel like when she gets very down, like, she thinks about taking her, or has thought about taking her life, which I hope that she doesn't, but I'm not saying she will, but that's how bad her depression and anxiety gets. So, just because of everything that's been going on in her life, what's her Saturn in Aries? Okay. Yeah, she's supposed to be leading, guys. She's supposed to be trailblazing through this world, and there are a lot of things and people that are holding her back, which is it sucks, you know. Um so let's see what's in store for Summer. Let's see what's gonna happen with her. Okay, guys, so I pulled on what's going to happen with Summer Walker through this breakdown that she's having. I'm seeing her body is under a lot of stress. Like, she is stressed out. I'm seeing that she could have potentially, guys. This doesn't mean I'm right. She could have potentially gone through a miscarriage. Like, she thought she was pregnant, because she's getting the Empress in the reverse, or something happened with her mom. But I'm feeling more so, I keep hearing miscarriage, so I'm gonna go with it. Does anybody know, or she will have a miscarriage? Because this is in the recent position, it's not in the past position, so it could be that she's had the miscarriage or she will have a miscarriage due to stress. I'm seeing Page of Swords in the reverse. She's like, she has people that keep their eye on her. um yeah, people from her past, people that are jealous of her. I see that she suffers, or she has been suffering from not being able to, like I said about Aries, not being able to rely on people. It's very hard for Summer to rely on people, which stresses her out. I'm seeing some fights go on around her, or she's in the midst of fights. I'm seeing her money not do very well because she will take this break, and it's just going to be put her under a lot of stress. Or Ace of Pentacles could be like not taking opportunities. You know, maybe she's going to be okay with money, but she just won't take the opportunities given to her. Okay, we could hear about her being in some arguments or behind the scenes. She likes to keep things private. So even though she's an Aries, she does keep, Aries are private though. I'm not seeing that she's going to completely walk away from the music industry. She just might go into seclusion. She might write for other people. She does like singing, guys. She does get a high off of singing. It does make her happy. But it's more so like, I need a break. I need to take a break. I'm tired of the shit. I'm tired of, you know, I'm just tired. Like, I just keep hearing that. I'm just tired. I'm tired of the petty arguments. I'm tired of the petty industry. I'm tired of the petty fans. Some fans throw shade at her. Some people, I guess they're not fans then. Some people throw shade, some haters. I'm seeing her deal with a lot of envious people around her because they're jealous. Or maybe it's not in the music industry. It's more so in her life, I'm feeling like. People are just kind of like around her, like, Summer, like, you're changing, like, people don't, she doesn't have like a full-on like support system. So I'm seeing that be an issue, that she doesn't have proper support. Page of Cups, I do see somebody in her love life that is coming through, wanting to support her, wanting to make sure that she's okay, wanting to make sure that she's stable. I understand, which I will look into, that she's dating London on the track. So I don't see her, guys, completely walking away from the music industry. Actually, I don't see her walking away completely. Just taking a very, very long break. So she may not tour. I know she said like it was her last tour. But Aries will do things and say things in the moment. You know, I do see her switching over to a different label where she's more happier in, or becoming more an independent artist. I think she would do better as an independent artist. Okay, guys, so I see her having those two options. So either switching over to another label or becoming more of an independent artist, which I feel like she'd be happier in. But she would just need to get her money up for that. That's the thing. It costs a lot to be an independent artist. It does. So let's see London on the track. What is he? Okay, London on the track. I am seeing his birthday is March 27th, which would make him in a Pisces Aries cusp. So he is, they're both Aries. Wow. Okay, how does he feel about her? So guys, I'm seeing that their relationship has been very up and down. I'm seeing that in the past, London was very, I keep hearing promiscuous, like he did cheat on her a lot. A lot of the music she writes, though, is about him. I hate to be that person that's like, oh yeah, she's writing all her music about him. But a lot of the songs, she does talk about him. Like, which I'm sure doesn't really surprise you guys if you're a fan of hers. I'm seeing that it's more so London feels like this is a business opportunity. This is a business move. I'm not saying he doesn't care about her, but I am getting the lovers in the reverse. He sees this more, London is he's an opportunist. I hate to talk shit about him, but his energy, it's okay. It doesn't feel bad. It just feels like he feels like he's a lot about his money. Like, he focuses more on his money than he does, like, romanticizing, Summer. I'm seeing that he doesn't really want or see himself, or maybe it's just telling me that there's no future with them. Like, I'm seeing that he didn't have the best upbringing either. And they're kind of two broken people in a relationship together. Like, Summer doesn't really have the best luck in her love life, as we can tell with her music. But he's just done a lot of dirt to her. I'm actually feeling like Summer will be with someone else. I don't see them being together for long, actually. I feel like their relationship is kind of like dying out, and I know that's a shock for some people because they feel like, oh, but he puts on such a good show, like, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, I'm actually seeing that there's someone else that Summer will be with, and this energy feels more promising for her. He feels very earthy to me. He feels very like he has air or earth in his chart. I don't see her being with London very long. I think she knows that. I feel like he isn't as spiritual as her. I feel like he might have some spirituality that he grew up with, maybe from his mother, if she was in his life very long. But it's talking about how Summer has someone else destined for her that is very spiritual. This man feels like he could be a pastor, or he just feels, or maybe he's intuitive. Um, he feels very preachy to me, though. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Okay? And he feels very earthy to me. As I said that, wow. As I said that, the King of Pentacles and the Hermit came out, which the Hermit is Virgo energy. King of Pentacles could be Capricorn, Virgo, or Taurus. And I said earthy energy. It feels very earthy to me. And Summer's coming out. She's the Queen of Wands. I see her, like, this guy feels very promising. He feels the Six of Swords in the reverse. He feels very promising to me. He feels like someone that is going to understand her pain, is someone that's going to understand her remorse in life. Just like the shit that she's gone through, the disappointments. That's what this card speaks about. Disappointments, letdowns, discouragement. Like, he's going to pass all of her tests. He doesn't feel like he's a part of the industry, and he actually feels very spiritual to me, and very in the here and now. He feels like he's like, which is why I say he's earth. He's an earth sign, or he has an earth rising, or earth Mars, or moon. Oh god, Summer, this guy feels great. He feels great. So I hope that you allow yourself to meet him. But it's gonna happen after she's gonna go away and go into seclusion for a while, guys. And when she goes into seclusion, it's talking about how she needs to drop London on the track, because he doesn't treat her right. I hate to say that, guys, and be the bearer of bad news, but London on the track, I don't care what they show you, he does not treat her right. He's actually kind of abusive too. He's very, like, if he's not physically abusive, he's abusive with his words, or he's just abusive with the way he treats her. So let me know if you guys know anything about that. Allegedly, let me say allegedly so I don't get in trouble, but it's talking about spirits telling me he's not the one for her, and she's actually gonna marry someone that this guy, Ace of Cups, talks about a new relationship. It's going to be something she's never experienced before, and it's going to happen after she steps away and goes more into her spiritual power, because when she does go into seclusion, she's going to regain her spiritual control and her spiritual balance, and it's just going to be beautiful. She's going to embody this, like, new energy, and she's going to be more open to accepting the love that she knows she deserves, because Summer will settle. She settles for things she knows she deserves better, but she settles, guys. She settles for these ne'er-do-wells. She settles for them. And I'm hearing that London on the track ain't it. He ain't it. Sorry if y'all like him, but I gotta keep it real. So guys, that was Summer's reading. I see her getting back into music, but it's gonna be a while if she even decides to tour. I see if she does tour, it's gonna be like a really short tour, and it's gonna be in select cities that don't trigger her so much, because I'm feeling like she hasn't had, like, the best experience on tour. It's actually been very draining for her. And there's certain cities that she goes to that just bring they just bring back really bad memories for her. So let me know if you guys, like, resonated with this reading for her. Any Summer Walker fans, I do see her still staying in music, but it's gonna be more of behind the scenes. Like, she'll release an album. You know what? I get that Frank Ocean feel from her. Very Frank Ocean like, and I will do a reading on Frank Ocean, guys. So just bear with me. I will do a reading on him. Yes, guys. So let me know what you think about this reading. Let me know what you think about Summer Walker, or any Aries. Do you relate to what I said? Yeah, I hope I touched on everything with her. Let me know, guys. All right. I hope you guys have a good day or night. Bye, guys. Love and light.